Calculator Guys Studio.
It's the New Beverly Cinema.
Yeah, New Beverly Cinema here. Canal Sus, Calculator Guys Studio. We got one of the people that just came out of the movie. You're gonna see what they thought about the Black Mixtape documentary. Came out in 2011. Talks about the Black Power movement in the 60s and 70s. We'll just see what do you have to say about it. It's someone that's non-black, so or maybe he is. I don't know. What do you have to say about the documentary?
Well, I actually saw this before on a DVD. I live in Germany and they have it in our local video shop. And I really liked it a lot and I love the music. That's one thing, and I just think it's a really killer film and I couldn't wait to see it in the theater. And I think it's really important. I was a little shocked that there were only 8 people in the theater, to be honest. I thought I was, being crammed and I would be not be able to get in. I was a little surprised, but it's an amazing film and it's an incredibly important story. And it took the Swedish film crew to show the story about America that America didn't even care to write about or film about itself. So I'm glad I saw it again.
What do you think about? What do you think about?
Good review.
What do you think about the fact that no American media wouldn't do a documentary like this, or wasn't any of it?
I think it's a par for the course. Like the American media, even now, is just ignoring things that other people in other countries can see quite clearly.
Well, how do you? What would you think about how do you feel about the Swedish government that had to come and bring out a story, and an American president broke off diplomatic relations with Sweden?
I was working in a recording studio in the mountains of California, and I found a book about the leader of Hanoi, the Vietnamese leader, and I never knew the story about that war at all, what caused it, what it was all about, and the American government was supporting a military dictator that was brutalizing people and saying that he was the leader of democracy over there. It was a completely fabricated war, and it reminds me of what's happening in the Middle East right now.
Yeah, it's like it's repeating all over. Did you want to interview me?
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you so much for your time. What's your name, sir? Gordon, come out. It's Calculator Guys Studio.
Okay.
I'll give you a card. You can look at the video.
Okay, cool. Thanks a lot.
Oh, that's great. Maybe you can do some recordings for me.
This is Calculator Guys Studio on YouTube.
Okay, thanks a lot, man.
Check it out. Pick this up. Thank you so much for contributing. Did you want to get on there?
Yeah.
What is it that you wanted to say about it?
Well, I want to tell you of a personal experience I had. My name is Fred. My name is Freddie, and I was in the military, and I went to Korea. A black buddy of mine from Los Angeles, we were in it together, into service. This is a true story. I was on a troop train going from Salinas, California, Fort Ord, all the way through Texas. The train stops in East Texas, and all of the black soldiers had to get out of the train to go to a car with a train car that was all the just blacks, and the whites were in another car. And I got very angry, and my friend said, "Don't worry about it." He says, "I expected something like this," and it really bothered me. I'm originally from the East Coast, from New Jersey,
right?
And why the train stopped is because the train was going into Louisiana, which was part of the South, where they had segregation, and I guess it was strange that the U.S. Army would honor segregation of the military as the train was going to Fort Benning, Georgia, where we were going to be based. And we remained friends. And he says, and then I thought to myself, well, here I am with my friend. We're in the Army. He's black. I'm white, and we're supposed to go maybe to Korea and fight a war, and then come back. And after the war is over with, he still can't go to the restaurant where he wants to go, maybe in Georgia or Atlanta. Yeah. So that's what happened from a personal point of view. That's what happened, and I felt very bad. And we remained friends for a long time. But it was an experience that he experienced since he grew up in California. That was his first taste of what was going on in the South. You see, so even the Southerners down there made remarks to me and say, "Hey, are you a Yankee? I noticed the way you talk. You must be from New York." Or I says, "Yeah, I'm from New York." So that's my experience, and I think the film that we saw tonight had to be seen, and I wish the hell there were more people to see it, because there's a message there, and all the things that J. Edgar Hoover and the CIA were coming after people like Martin Luther King. He actually thought that Martin Luther King was a communist. Well, he was not a communist. He was just trying to straighten out things here in America, you know. So that's what I had to say about it. So I enjoyed it, and I hope you can get more interviews, and I hope you can see it or look for it somewhere in the video store. Get this particular documentary, and go up to the side, and thank you very much.
Calculator Guys Studio.